Okay. And there it goes. Oh, that's a hit. And that's not. Hello. Today I have this mech that I have built. One thing before we get started I should probably mention is that I have ground damage disabled because I just don't feel like dealing with that. I mean, this is my racetrack world, so I don't want ground damage on my racetracks. But also that means that basically I don't know if this thing can even function in a regular world all that well, but climb this hill with this thing. It has 6 legs, it can go at up to 15 meters a second. It is going a bit faster now because we're going downhill, but on flat ground it's about 15 meters. It's got a big gun, a little bit of an interior, and a couple poses it can do, actually just 2 poses. So we can stop like this. This is enabled thanks to the ability to now set the angles of each hinge. So I basically just set the limb, each limb, to be at a certain angle, and then the walk cycle is done with a sensor and a rotating spinner, because timers still have 1 second delay as the smallest amount, and that's not very convenient for fast mechs. This is actually probably the fastest, one of the fastest mechs I've ever built. I think the other big one might be faster. It does get stuck a little bit on the ground sometimes. Now the turret might look a little interesting, a little weird, a little quirky, if you will, because it has those rockets at the back. The railgun's pretty obvious, it just bonk. But the rockets is actually a cool little sequence, a little animation that it does. So you press number 5, they lower in, they fire their barrage all the way up to the last rocket, and then it ejects the magazine. In survival I think this would just eject an unwelded one, but you're not gonna use this in survival. It's not even conveyored. Yep. And so that's the gun. You've got 2 rail guns, 2 rocket launchers, a whole bunch of detail. You've got a bunch of nonsense, like the gravity generator, like what's that even doing there? And yeah, so this is the interior. You've got the server rack, you've got the spinner in there with the sensor. A bunch of random nonsense, but this is actually the logic as well. A little bit of extra power with the batteries. The Prototech batteries really help with the mechs. And yeah, that's the interior. Everything inside, pretty much. So this thing, I do like how it ended up looking, but I feel like the legs are a little bit underwhelming. At least when they're not moving. They just look so weird. You got the wheels as always. Without the wheels this thing would basically not move uphill at all. And also get completely destroyed by collision damage, but that's not really, doesn't really matter that much. It is actually able to take out these little outposts, these NPC outposts, because, well, those things aren't really difficult. I did think about making this a WSD walker, since that is rather easy to do, but in this case it would be completely pointless, since this thing can only walk forward anyway. And like pressing W versus pressing number 2 isn't that big of a difference. Yeah, but even when climbing we can keep up a healthy pace. Right now we're going 16 meters a second, that's surprising. Oh, there's a drone. Will the turret not... Oh, there's 2 drones. Okay, I think we missed. Okay, something's happening with the legs. Oh, we're having... This might be a bit of an issue. Try to use the rockets here. Yeah. 2 rockets is enough to overwhelm any drone. Did shoot myself there because I rotated too fast. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna let the railgun do its job. But that thing is also crashing. What? No, what is it doing? Let's fire the rockets again. Need to lead quite a bit with the rockets. I don't think I'm gonna do anything with the rockets at this range. Just gonna let the turret fire with the railguns. I should probably stop when it's doing that. Okay. And there it goes. Oh, that's a hit. And that's not. Let's try to do something with the rockets. Seems to be just sitting there. Just fill the sky with the rockets. Maybe something will land. Oh! Oh! Yeah, these drones aren't very good. Oh no, that's just one gun. And there goes the railgun. Goodbye. Yeah, like these outposts are not anything dangerous. Then again, we do have the best gun in the games. He's dead! Leave him alone! Alright, let's go check out what loot we got. Crazy, everything's gone. Though there wasn't much to begin with, I don't think.